Hey everybody, this is Brian, head tutor from ScoreBeyond, coming at you from ScoreBeyond headquarters in sunny Menlo Park, California. Let's tackle this ACT math question. So this question is providing us with two algebraic equations using the variables x and y, and then it asks for the value of an algebraic expression using x and y. A typical way to solve a question like this is to isolate for one variable and then substitute whatever that value is in for the variable in the other equation. This is basic substitution. You may have seen it in math class, but let's go over how to use it on a question like this on the ACT. So I'm going to start with a simpler equation, or the simpler of the two, which should be the second equation. Because if I subtract 6y from both sides, I see that x equals 29 minus 6y. Now that I know that x equals 29 minus 6y, I can take that value and put it in for x in the other equation, thus creating an equation which only uses y, so then we can solve for y. Let's go ahead and do that. So we have 29 minus 6y plus 3y equals 22. And if we were to try to solve for y, we could say 2 times 29 is 58, and 2 times 6y, or negative 6y, is negative 12y, plus 3y equals 22. Combine like terms, negative 12y, positive 3y, we would get negative 9y. 58 minus 9y equals 22. Continuing to solve, I can move the negative 9y over to the right and the positive 22 over to the left. I'm basically subtracting both from both sides, and I would get 58 minus 22 equals 9y. 58 minus 22 is 36, which means if we divide both sides by 9, y is going to equal 4. Now that we know y equals 4, we can just put that into our easy equation to find what x equals. So let's go ahead and do that. X plus 6 times 4 equals 29. 6 times 4 is 24. And if we were to subtract 24 from both sides of the equation, we'd get that x equals 5. So y equals 4, x equals 5. Let's figure out what the question was asking for. 3x is going to be the same as 3 times 5. 2y is going to be the same as 2 times 4. 3 times 5 is 15. 2 times 4 is 8. 15 plus 8 is 23, which is then our final answer. We see 23 for answer A, so let's bubble that in. So a little bit of technical math involved here, a lot of solving going on, but you can do so in a pretty straightforward way. Once you recognize that, you don't have to solve for x or y up front, you just need to rearrange an easier equation, substitute that value for one of the variables in the other equation, and then just solve. If you'd like extra help using substitution in the ACT math section, or within the ACT math section in general, tap the tutoring button at the bottom of the screen. If you're reading from our blog at the ScoreBeyond ACT Question of the Day, scroll to the bottom of the page and click on the tutoring banner there. Our tutors can help you break down any of the skills that the ACT tests for math and improve upon them faster and a little more craftily than you might otherwise on your own. All right, see you next time.